Week number 3 begins.
Yes.
Enemies will aggressively assail you, including new and more troublesome ones. Oh no!
Slaughter them all.
When you touch the red bubble, you become numb, unable to use your sword until you touch a blue bubble. Should elect like eat your shield, the only thing you can do is buy another. Man, Link gets 7 shades of fucked up by that darknet there.
Welcome back once again, hero. Now, you must collect 2 more Triforce pieces. Once more, they are inside 2 of the evil King Ganon's dungeons. Our goal is to have 6 pieces of the Triforce in total at the end of the battle today. You should have obtained a raft back in the 3rd dungeon. With that, go east towards the sea. It is calm there now, without any fierce whirlpools. I can see an entrance to a dungeon there. So, let's get going. I will help you out from here, as usual. Hurry, hero. Give it your best, for your time is limited. Regain the 2 Triforce pieces before the land disappears. Now, take your sword.
Now, take my cock.
Let's begin this week with a recap of the controls. To use the sword, press the A or Y button. Take a look at what happens
Do
when
it,
pressing the
thank
X
it.
button. This display is called the subscreen. Here you can choose what is used with the B button. For example, the B button can be set to use the boomerang, bombs, candle, or the flute. Try other items when they're added to your inventory. Well, this week began with the old man talking about the whirlpools. You may already have the raft and have seen the whirlpool. If not, go to the sea in the east. But wait, you can't go to the level 5 dungeon unless you have the raft. The only way to obtain this is to challenge the level 3 dungeon. That dungeon can already be found somewhere in this region. If you look at the map, you'll surely understand where it is. However, not all dungeon entrances are visible. Have you already mastered the tools used with the B button? The boomerang stops the movement of any enemy it hits. It can also grab things that are beyond your reach. Bombs can be used to break walls as well as to defeat enemies. It is said that there are breakable walls and cliffs above ground. In particular, the level 2 dungeon entrance can only be opened with a bomb. You can also break the statues in dungeons to find missing rooms. The candle can illuminate darkened rooms. It can also be used to burn any tree which blocks your path. Have you still not figured out the locations of the dungeons? The level 3 dungeon is in the southernmost area of the forest. The level 4 dungeon is up by the shore of the lake.
Is your fight difficult, hero? A merchant is selling medicine across the sea, besides the level 5 dungeon. It is a valuable medicine that recovers life. It would be good to obtain it.
You will need the raft to cross the sea to the east, past where the whirlpool was, in order to reach the level 5 dungeon. You can obtain the raft in the level 3 dungeon. The entrance to the dungeon, which you use the raft to reach, is not visible. There is just a suspicious grave. The evil king's power must be at work here. You're looking at an illusion. What appears to be a cliff is actually nothing. Let's experiment. Try walking into the cliff. In this world, it is necessary to use rupees as money to buy things from merchants. You can acquire some by defeating enemies. There are some things merchants are selling that you should buy. For example, the magical shields are stronger than the ones you currently have. They can block the bullets Zora's fire from across the water. Arrows need the bow to be used. The bow should be found in the level 1 dungeon. The candle can burn trees, but it is also necessary to illuminate darkened rooms. Get the ring to reduce damage from enemy attacks. All that is known about the meat is that some monsters like it. However, it is a mystery why merchants are selling it.
How are you fighting, hero? I shall try using the spell of lightning again. Hata!
Does the white sword shine in your hand? Meet the old man at the graveyard if you do not have it. To reach the cemetery, exit the forest from the west and go north from the desert. Then push the gravestone in the middle. If you have enough life, you should get the powerful white sword. Genie in the graveyard have a secret. You can't defeat the Genie who appear when you touch tombstones. They are mere illusions. The Genie who was there from the start when you enter is real. All the illusions are sure to disappear if the real one is defeated. It's easy to tell the real one in a crowd. The real one doesn't fly diagonally. The medicine sold near level 5 is blue. Actually, a red medicine which has the effect of being 2 blue medicines also exists. An old woman who lives somewhere in this land handles them, but the old woman's cave is hidden in the cliffs. The old woman has been forced into hiding within a secret cave, surrounded by the flying flower monsters known as peahats. A letter is required to buy medicine from the old woman. The letter is given by the old man living by the East Sea. Let's sort through the secrets of the dungeons. Level 1 dungeon. The entrance to this can be found without difficulty. It contains the bow. If you can find the right block to push, be sure to obtain it. Level 2 dungeon. This place is in the huge rock besides the cliff to the northeast. You can't find this entrance without breaking the rock with a bomb. If you kill all the boomerang using Gorilla, you can obtain one for yourself. Also, there are rooms separate from the rest which you can see on the map of the dungeons. To get to where you need to be, break the walls with bombs. Level 3 dungeon. This place is south of the forest. Obtain the raft here. There is a secret in the room where you see the key in this dungeon. Think about where to go from that room in the south, where you see the key, but can't obtain it. There must be a bomb in a nearby room. It is possible to take it with the boomerang. That bomb is also necessary for going to the old man's room in the labyrinth, and next to that. Level 4 dungeon. This place is by the lake north of the forest. It's possible to get past the pier if you have a raft. The flute can be obtained here. There is a block that can't be moved until all the enemies are defeated. If you spot it, the flute will surely be obtained. The Triforce room is located near the entrance, but you need to find it from the back room, so don't rush.
Hero, I have seen that fearsome vision again. A figure that strides on, enveloped in smoke, destroying monsters, rocks, and walls. And once more, I strongly feel the power of the stars that guide you. That power shall reach you through my body.
Look at the number of bombs on the screen. It seems that the time has come for infinite bombs. Try using them on all the suspicious walls and cliffs. is located in the level 5 dungeon. It can cross rivers and moats, though only small ones. Do you remember the river where the peahats live? You can proceed past that with the ladder. I seem to remember that there is a heart container somewhere in the East Sea. Go to where it is if you have the ladder. This should turn the tide of the fight in your favor. Found the entrance to the level 5 dungeon yet? Cross the sea in the east from the pier. Find the suspicious grave, and go directly north from the grave. You don't need a bomb for this. Dungeons, you must have seen the round skulls, the bubbles. These are the most annoying enemies. Although they don't hurt you with their touch, they render you unable to use your sword temporarily. In particular, if you touch a red bubble, your sword is disabled permanently until you touch a blue bubble. Beware these enemies the most. There is also an enemy who eats your shields as well. Do not be careless around them.
It seems your uphill battle continues. I will try to help with the spell of lightning. Hit-ta! let's use the art of lightning one last time. Yata! The power of the stars seems to have faded. It no longer flows in me.
The power of infinite bombs is lost. From here on out, you can no longer be so careless about their use.
Do you hear me, hero? I am uneasy about how the falling rocks that always scared those traveling to the northern Rocky Mountain have stopped. It probably means that something unknown awaits. Hurry, your time is almost half past.
It has been said by people who have escaped the falling rocks that there is a mysteriously lucky old man in the northern Rocky Mountains. Also, further west, there are eerie Armos statues lined up in place. It has been handed down in old tales that bad things happen when these statues move. The time you have left is down to half. The entrance to the level 6 dungeon hasn't been found yet either. You must feel impatient.
I've finally acquired a new spell. I was able to touch the fountain of life that flows through the earth. Oh, how wonderful! Let me send the power of the earth to you. However, it will not last for long. In the meantime, it is a good idea to challenge some dungeons while your defenses are high.
Thanks to the old man, you now have a total of 16 hearts. Starting from the moment of the old man's speech, this ability will only last for 10 minutes. It will be difficult for you to die even if you act irrationally. However, you still need to be wary of the amount of life you have left. If you become careless, you may still be defeated. Regrettably, the merchant who was selling medicine in front of the level 5 dungeon appears to have sensed danger and disappeared.
For as long as I have lived, such an event is unprecedented. I see the entrance of a dungeon appear in the swaying waters. A comforting tone is heard with the sound of the waves.
At last, a clue to where the level 6 dungeon is. It seems to appear from the sea, with a sweet sound. Do you have the flute obtained in the level 4 dungeon? But wait, exactly what sea is being indicated here? It doesn't appear to have been the sea to the east. There is not a sea to the west. The remaining coast is only in the southeast.
Hero, I shall use the spell written in the chapter of fate from the Forbidden Tomb. I shall use the spell written in the chapter of fate from the Forbidden Tomb. Ta!
Careful. It seems the spell the old man received from the earth has disappeared. From here you must fight using your power alone.
overexert yourself, hero. With my remaining power, I may be able to provide something. Except this.
The magical boomerang has appeared in your hand. This powerful weapon can cleave enemies in half when it hits. Use it with the B button. It is possible that you have returned from the level 6 dungeon prematurely. Don't forget, you can obtain the magic rod from the level 6 dungeon. This is a better weapon than the candle. The spell from this wand can cut through enemies.
I shall try to use the last spell from the lightning chapter. Yatta! What is this? What is happening? Is the world ending? Why are the monsters who live in the dungeons creeping out onto the ground? Hero, you must hurry. This might be a sign that Hyrule has fallen into the hands of the evil king.
Dark clouds are gathering. Does the evil king's wrath finally strike the land above? Still, it might be a good idea to take this chance to conquer the dungeons. The number of monsters in the labyrinths has been halved. The defenses of the dungeons are certainly undermanned. However, to see the land in this state, what is the evil king's aim?
Murder, death, kill.
Murder, death.
Kill them off their minis.
I don't know, there's only like 3 wall masters this time around. May as well just go outside.
Dangerous times now come to pass. The falling rocks of the northern Rocky Mountains start again. Are you above ground now? Be sure to have all the following items today. 6 Triforce pieces, the blue candle, the bow, the magic boomerang, the raft, the flute, the ladder, the magic rod, and the white sword. If you're skilled, you may also have the ring, the magic shield, the arrow, the bow, the medicine, and others purchased or obtained.
To use it to strengthen his evil grip on the world. He succeeded in stealing only the power half of the Triforce. Princess Zelda of the Small Kingdom took the wisdom half, divided it into 8 parts, and hid them.
Is the 6th Triforce piece in your hands yet? You have only a few minutes left. boomerang's power is back to normal. Dark clouds thicken and cover the land. You must hurry.
Zelda, but in order to defeat the evil Ganon, who is now in possession of the power half of the Triforce, he needs to find the 8 parts of the wisdom half. It is only with the complete wisdom that he can enter Death's Mountain, the domain of Ganon. Can he find the 8 parts? Can he save Princess Zelda and defeat the evil Ganon? He can do these things only with your help.
My vision is blurring. What is this that I see before my eyes? Can it be? It is the evil king. Hero, the time nears when the evil king will approach this world above. I can see it. That fiend. He is coming. The monsters of the dungeons loitering on the above ground are but an omen of this. Hero, do not fail to return to the fight. Otherwise, the battle of today will become meaningless. So, we'll meet again.
So for those who have been paying attention, level 1 was an N, level 2 was an I, level 3 was an N, level 4 was a T, level 5 is an E, and level 6, which I finished earlier, was another N. Such an enigmatic mystery. What could these mean?
I'm gonna take a guess. It's just off the top of my head. I'm thinking Nintendo?
Nah, that's crazy talk. I think it spells out Sega.
Or Sony. Or Microsoft.
Microsoft.
PC Master Race.
That's too many letters.
Yeah, good point.
We only have.
Although if they did have the level with the Manchi though, and it would have been perfect.
We only have 2 more dungeons left. Oh.
So, how we get handicapped this time?
I don't know, cause it's the end of chapter 3. I'm sure we'll get fucked over somehow. So after all the nasty shit happens in the final chapter, right?
To be expected.
Definitely to be expected. Tonight all dungeons of the evil king shall appear, An evil presence fills the land of Hyrule more and more. The arrival of the evil king is nigh. At last, if you can get the power bracelet, you can challenge Death Mountain. The real fight begins tonight. Oh! In Death Mountain live terribly vast labyrinths. It will be a difficult struggle, but with the help of the old man, you may have a chance. The Legend of Zelda, the decisive battle of the 4th chapter.
Welcome back once again, hero. 1 week has passed since this land was covered in the black mist of the evil king. Monsters once contained in the dungeons rampage on the world above. However, I have just gathered enough strength to tame them. The dark clouds will clear soon. Now, the battle to regain the Triforce begins again. 2 new dungeon entrances have appeared since last time. The remaining Triforce pieces must be in these 2 mazes. Once you have gathered the 8 pieces, the Triforce will be complete. Now go! I shall try to help fight your enemies from here tonight. You do not have much time left to remain on this land. Let's hurry. After I restore the world above, I shall look into manipulating the minds of the merchants. So, hero, take this sword.
You must find 2 dungeons this week. From them, you must retrieve 2 Triforce pieces. But the old man said nothing about where the dungeon entrances are. The old man will return the above ground to its original appearance, and has convinced the merchants to begin discounts.
Yay! We start with a Black Friday sale.
Hello again, hero. I shall use my power on the world above now.
The old man's power has burst out. The dark clouds have gone, and the monsters of the dungeons have turned back into the original monsters from above ground.
Go, hero. Now, my spell appears to have awoken the Armos. If you provoke this enemy, it will come to life. Wait, what is it I see under the foot of Armos? Is it? Oh, the power bracelet. It has been lost for hundreds of years. This was used by an ancient hero. You should obtain it.
You can find Armos stones to the north of Hyrule. These are what has awakened. See what happens when you touch them. Some Armos are standing before the entrance to the northern Rocky Mountain. Making the Armos walk away should let the bracelet appear. The power bracelet will allow you to move heavy rocks. For example, you can move large rocks blocking stairs. The level 7 dungeon lies ahead of that. Under a stone, there is also a secret passage leading to remote locations. Do your best to unearth this.
I've given everything. I've given everything I've got on this one. The minds of the merchants are being manipulated.
A discount sale has begun. Do you have enough rupees? Use your time wisely to buy items you may need. A shield to protect yourself, a ring, meat to proceed within the level 6 maze, and medicines to recover life. To buy medicine, you need to find the cave of the old woman. The cave where the old woman lives is located near the flying flowers, the peahats. You'll need a letter and a bomb. The letter is given to you by the old man near the eastern waters.
Okay, I'm curious now.
Let's sort through the secrets of the dungeons.
The blue
What about
ring is
Level 1 dungeon.
the blue ring is only
The entrance of this
125.
can be found without difficulty. It contains the bow.
Now,
What?
that's a Black
If you can find
Friday
the right block to
sale.
push, be sure to obtain it.
Get it then.
Level 2
I already
You
dungeon.
can easily
got it.
make up for its
Its
cost.
location is the giant
I
rock
already
next
got
to the
it.
northeast cliff. You can't find this entrance without breaking the rock with a bomb. If you kill all the gorilla using boomerangs, you can obtain one for yourself.
Just like
Also,
Saints Row,
if you
just
look at
like
the
the Connect,
labyrinth map,
just
you
like
can
the
see
X,
where there
just
are
like
rooms separated
well,
from
not the
others.
360,
To
but
get to where you need to go, break the walls with bombs.
let's see, Saints
Level
Row
3
the
dungeon.
3rd, just like
This place
Borderlands
is south of the
2.
forest. Obtain the raft here.
I think one of the
There is a
WWE games
secret
as
to the
well.
room where you see
I
the
bought
key
them
in
all
this level.
on a day one.
Think about where
Full
to go
retail
from
price.
that room in the south, where you can see the key but can't obtain it.
I
There
know.
must be
I feel
bombs
bad
in a
about
nearby
it too.
room. It is also possible to take it with a boomerang. Bombs are necessary for going beyond to the old man's room in the labyrinth.
I bought those
Level
games
4
full price.
dungeon. This place is by the lake north of the forest. It's possible to get past the pier if you have a raft. The flute can be obtained here. There is a block that can't be moved until all the enemies are defeated. If you spot it, the flute will surely be obtained. The Triforce room is located near the entrance, but you need to find it from the back room, so don't rush. The level 5 dungeon is at the sea to the east. Locate and go past the pier with a raft. Find the tomb surrounded by armor statues. Walk towards the cliff behind the tomb. The cliff is but an illusion of the evil king. Give the old man that is hungry in the labyrinth the meat. Obtain the ladder here. Level 6 dungeon. The entrance is at the sandy beach in the southeast. Use the flute to reveal it. Find the magical rod in this labyrinth. There is a wall you can pass through without a bomb. Walk toward that wall.
My power seems to have recovered somehow. For a while, I've been watching the circumstances of the dungeons. And I'll tell you, those bubbles, they're regrettable. They are the most annoying things to fight. Let's seal off their power for a little while now.
The old man's spell has turned all the red bubbles blue. Now you can go through the dungeons without being pestered by bubbles.
Bubbles.
Have you found the level 7 dungeon yet? Awaken the Armos statues, and be sure to take the power bracelet that's hidden beneath one of them. Then push the rocks blocking the stairs, and the entrance is to the east of this rocky path. Does the white sword shine in your hand? Meet the old man at the graveyard if you do not have it. To reach the cemetery, exit the forest from the west and go north from the desert. Then push the gravestone in the middle. If you have enough life, you should get the powerful white sword.
In the graveyard have a secret. You can't defeat Nagini who appear when you touch tombstones. They are mere illusions. Nagini who was there from the start when you enter is real. All the illusions are sure to disappear if the real one is defeated. It's easy to tell the real one in a crowd. The real one doesn't fly diagonally.
You seem to have an uphill battle. I shall try to help with the lightning spell. Yatta!
Unfortunately, all the merchants have regained their senses. Everything is back to its original price.
5 minutes. How is the fight going? I shall try using the lightning spell again. Yatta!
Level 7 dungeon, you may get your hands on the red candle. This is different from the blue candle, in that it can be used multiple times on the same screen. There are stairs that you may not descend because of blocks preventing passage. Try to think of a way to enter from the north side of that room.
Yeah, I don't have time. I have to get the hell out of here.
You can do it. I believe in you.
No, there is not enough time. I have to get out of here and get those 2 items and then come back.
Do you know about the power of the rings? The old man, now hidden beneath a statue in the forest, found a red ring. You should get it by any means.
When you obtain the red ring, your protection will be even greater than when you have the blue ring. Hurry to the statues in the forest.
I wonder if you know about the magical sword. It is a stronger sword than the white sword. The old man at the base of the Rocky Mountain found the magical sword. You should get it by any means.
If you use a sword even stronger than the white sword, there will be nothing that you cannot achieve. Hurry to the foot of the Rocky Mountain.
The evil king is after the magic sword and red ring. You will not be able to obtain them if the evil king finds them. That would be terrible.
You must get to them first. You need to hurry. The red ring is beneath one of the statues near the Lost Woods. The magical sword is upstream of the river, in the cave beside the fountain. You need the ladder to get it. You have 10 minutes left to get these.
Hero, have you found the level 8 dungeon? I believe it is already in sight. Head north to the Rocky Mountain.
Push the rocks to go up the stairs to there. Up the stairs to the east is the level 7 dungeon. Moreover, towards the west on the other side are 2 large rocks called Spectacle Rock. If you use your bombs here, it will surely reveal the level 8 dungeon. The level 8 dungeon has the Book of Magic and the Silver Arrows. The Book of Magic enables your magical rod to work as a fire rod. The spell cast from the rod tears up enemies, then becomes a flame and blazes up. You can light darkened rooms with a fire rod. The only thing known about the Silver Arrows is that they are more powerful than ordinary arrows. Red bubbles are back to full power. You need to be careful. If you touch one, you won't be able to use your sword until you touch a blue bubble.
For an instant, I saw the evil king heading for the red ring and magical sword. Both must have been taken by now. Let's now use the spell of whispering again. Use it to find your hidden allies.
This is a spell that the old man has used once before. There are various things hidden under trees and in walls. You should hear a strange noise when you come to some locations. Something you have not found yet is concealed in them. Use your candle and bombs to reveal them.
choice, hero. The power of the stars that guide you now flows in my body. This power is magnificent. Up to this point, I have used all of my abilities for you, but one at a time. Using this power, you can decide the outcome of your battles in a single blow.
Now is our chance. You can use all these abilities at once with this. You can throw your sword even without full power. Moreover, bombs and arrows are infinite. And you can use the magical boomerang. Let's try to challenge the remaining dungeons with this opportunity.
Whoa, who's that? That voice just now. The evil king? Where is he? Where can he be? This is strange. I swear I heard something. Beware, hero. A sign of the evil king. I feel an incredibly powerful evil force. I do not think my own power can compare to his. It is possible he may appear at any moment.
A sign of the evil king. That the time has come for him to show up at last. Where is he? Where will he appear?
Oh, made it with 2 minutes to spare.
I believed in you.
Yay! And for the record, level 7 was a D and level 8 was an O. Alright, bring it on.
You despicable fiend! I see. You think you can win if you quickly seal my power? I won't let you have your way. The power of the stars flows in my body now. You will not be able to seal my power so easily. What are you doing? Let go. Let go. Hero. The silver arrows. The silver arrows.
Something serious has happened to the old man. Ganon has settled inside the old man's cave of all places. Be sure you have all 8 Triforce pieces. Without them, you will not be able to face Ganon.
So how was your turkey day?
Up until recently, non-existent.
Did you at least get some turkey?
Oh, I had some turkey. I mean, I got to eat it. I'm just saying, leading up to dinner time was just me watching old episodes of What. I was hosting a little WUD marathon because, well, Jason's connection derped and he couldn't restart the stream. So the Turkey Day marathon just was cut short really quickly.
That's a shame.
It is a shame, but myself and I think one other person had marathons going on their streams. So on Hitbox I had What, and I think someone else was hosting a Secret Project marathon. We have 7 minutes to kill. Take a guess where I'm going.
Ah, the old grindy room.
I figure may as well, right? I mean, I've got everything else in the world that I need. I mean, I got the red ring, I got the master sword, I got the silver arrow. I got the girl, but it turned out she don't swing that way, so I'm back here. Considering I have all the magic spells that the old man gave throughout the entire 4 weeks, which includes all rupee drops or blue drops. This is probably the perfect time to grind.
Yep.
So I have 5 minutes left. I am just about to reach 2,200 rupees. How many do you think I can get in 5 minutes? Slight correction, 3 minutes. Probably 2.5. 2505.
time for Hyrule to disappear. Your adventure is over.
How
Your tale
was
will
that,
surely become a
hero?
legend passed on for the rest
Did
of
you
eternity.
enjoy it? So then, farewell.
And best of all, I only died once.
Yep. You're just that good.
2505. I honestly thought I was only going to give up maybe 2400 or 2300. I didn't think I'd get up to 2505. Good God. So, ladies and gentlemen, this was BS Zelda Second Quest. Hope you all enjoyed watching as much as I enjoyed playing it. And like I said last time, you can play this for free. All you have to do is go to... What was the name of the website again? Shit. I have it right here. bszelda.zeldalegends.net. I highly recommend you check it out. And if you're as daring as I was, go ahead and get the original broadcast version and play through all 4 hours. Just remember, it can only run with SNES. Of course, if you're really, really daring, get yourself an SD to SNES, and then that way you can play it on an actual Super NES. Ah. That was a rush.